Have you ever had this feeling? On January 1st, you passionately set your New Year's resolutions. This year, I'm definitely going to lose 20 pounds. I'm going to read 50 books. I'm finally going to learn that damn coding language. And what happens? By February, your gym card has become a shower pass. Your Kindle is a coaster for your instant noodles, and that folder of tutorial videos you saved, it's never been opened again. You get frustrated. You blame yourself. You think you're just a three-minded wonder, a failure. You even start to wonder, was I just born without willpower? What if I told you that all of this is not your fault? What if I told you that the reason you fail isn't because you're lazy or because your willpower is weak, but because you've been using the wrong method for effort from the very beginning? Today, the book we're going to talk about, Atomic Habits, is like a user manual tailored for the human brain. It will completely shatter everything you thought you knew about change and effort. The core idea of this book is so simple it's almost infuriating. To achieve massive success, what you need is precisely the opposite of massive action. Sounds counterintuitive, right? Don't worry. Give me 20 minutes, and I'll take you on a journey to crack the source code of success. After watching this video, you'll learn a cheat system that will let you build any good habit and break any bad one, effortlessly. Ready? Let's dive in. The first truth. Throw away your goals. We've been taught since childhood to set ambitious goals. But the author, James Clear, tells us, forget about your goals. Focus on your systems instead. What does that mean? Think about it. On an Olympic field, which athlete's goal isn't to win the gold medal? In an interview room, which candidate's goal isn't to get the job? You see, winners and losers have the exact same goals. So, what determines the outcome isn't the goal itself, but the system they follow day in and day out. Winning a gold medal is the goal, but training daily, controlling your diet, and ensuring you get enough sleep is the system. Losing 20 pounds is the goal, but working out 3 times a week, eating from a smaller plate, and cutting out sugary drinks is the system. A goal is the finish line you want to reach, but a system is the well-paved road that can take you to countless finish lines. Focusing too much on the goal is like being a sailor who only stares at the distant lighthouse but never learns how to raise the sails or read the wind. His boat will just spin in circles forever. But a person focused on their system is meticulously building an automated, indestructible, nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. Once it's built, deciding where to go is just a multiple-choice question. So, the first disruptive idea you need to remember today is this. Stop asking, what is my goal? And start asking, what is the system I'm going to execute today? This mindset shift is the first lever for all change. But it's not enough on its own. We need a second, even deeper, lever. The second truth. You're not doing things, you're being a person. This is the most profound and powerful idea in Atomic Habits. True behavior change is identity change. Sounds a bit abstract. Let me give you an example. 2 people are trying to quit smoking. When someone offers them a cigarette, the first person says, "No thanks, I'm trying to quit." The second person says, "No thanks, I'm not a smoker." See the difference? A tiny distinction in wording reveals a world of difference in identity. The first person still sees themselves as a smoker who is merely resisting. This process is painful and requires willpower. The second person has fundamentally shifted their identity to that of a non-smoker. For them, refusing a cigarette is as natural as refusing to eat poison. It requires no willpower at all. All our actions are, in essence, votes for the type of person we want to become. Every page you read is a vote for your identity as a reader. Every 100 words you write is a vote for your identity as a writer. Every push-up you do is a vote for your identity as a healthy, strong person. So the key question is no longer, I want to lose weight, but rather, what kind of person do I want to be? What would a healthy person do? They'd choose the stairs over the elevator. They'd choose a salad over fried chicken. What would a disciplined writer do? They would sit at their desk every single day, without fail, even if they only write 1 sentence. When you start thinking from the perspective of identity, making choices becomes incredibly simple. You just have to ask yourself, what would a person I want to be do? Alright, now we have 2 powerful mental weapons: systems over goals, and identity drives behavior. With these principles in mind, we can now move on to the core practical part of the book, the 4 laws of behavior change. These 4 laws are the ultimate toolbox for building your identity and implementing your system. The ultimate toolbox, the 4 laws of behavior change. The author discovered that every habit is formed through 4 steps: cue, craving, response, and reward. It's like when your phone screen lights up Q. You can't resist wanting to know what the message is craving, so you pick it up and look response, and your curiosity is satisfied reward. Our cheat system is all about hacking these 4 steps. Law 1. Make it obvious. Our brains are lazy. They love shortcuts and responding to cues. So, if you want to build a good habit, stuff your life with its cues. Want to take vitamins daily? Don't keep them in the medicine cabinet. Put them right next to your toothbrush. After brushing, you see them, you take them. Simple. Want to practice guitar? Don't stuff it in its case. Put it on a stand in the most visible spot in your living room. Every time you walk by, it's screaming, "Play me." Want to build a reading habit? Put the book directly on your pillow. The only obstacle to sleep is moving the book. This is called environment design. Peak discipline isn't about willpower. It's about designing an environment where being good is the easiest choice. Conversely, to break a bad habit, make its cues disappear from your world. Want to stop gaming? Pack up the console and put it on the highest shelf in a closet you can't easily reach. Want to eat less junk food? There's only one way. Don't buy it. Turn your home into a healthy food sanctuary. The essence of Law 1 is, don't fight your human nature. Leverage it. Law 2. Make it attractive. Our brains are slaves to pleasure. The more attractive an action is, the more we want to do it. How do you make a boring good habit attractive? The author gives us a brilliant strategy called temptation bundling. Simply put, you bundle something you need to do with something you want to do. You need to run, but you want to binge watch a show? Make a rule. You can only watch your favorite show while you're on the treadmill. Guess what? You might actually start looking forward to your runs. You need to process boring emails, but you want a delicious coffee? Tell yourself, after I clear these 10 emails, I'll reward myself with that handcrafted latte. The essence of Law 2 is, add a little sugar to your good habits. Conversely, to break a bad habit, make it unattractive. Want to stop spending money like water every time you make a frivolous purchase? Force yourself to immediately transfer the same amount of money out of a dream fund like a travel fund. The immediate pain of this punishment will make you think twice before you splurge next time. Law 3. Make it easy. This is the most critical law. Remember, humans are creatures of least effort. We are lazy by nature. So, make your good habits so easy that it's impossible not to do. Here, the author presents a game-changing rule, the 2-minute rule. Any new habit should take less than 2 minutes to do. Read every day becomes read 1 page. Run 3 miles becomes put on my running shoes and step outside. Do 100 push-ups becomes do 1 push-up. Learn to code becomes open my laptop and launch the learning software. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? What's the point? The point is huge. Its purpose isn't to get you results. It's to help you start effortlessly. Starting is more important than anything. Once you've put on your running shoes, you'll probably run for more than 2 minutes. But even if you only do 2 minutes, you've still succeeded, because you cast a precious vote for your identity as a runner. The 2-minute rule is the nuclear weapon against procrastination. Conversely, to break a bad habit, increase the friction. Want to stop scrolling short-form videos? Delete all the apps. Only use the web version. Every time you want to watch, you have to open a browser, type the URL, log in. This chain of hassle is enough to deter 90% of your impulses. The essence of Law 3 is, make the startup cost of a good habit as close to 0 as possible. Law 4. Make it satisfying. The human brain has a bug. It places immense value on immediate rewards. You work out, but a better body is months away. You work hard, but a promotion is at the end of the year. The brain can't wait that long. It needs a reward right now. So, you must manually add an immediate reward to your good habits. Every time you finish a workout, draw a big red X on a calendar. Seeing that satisfying row of X's is the best reward. Or use a more direct method. Get 2 jars. 1 full of paper clips, 1 empty. Every time you make a sales call, move 1 paper clip from the full jar to the empty one. Watching the pile of clips grow provides a level-up thrill to your brain. The essence of Law 4 is, trick your brain with small, immediate satisfactions to make it fall in love with the feeling of consistency. Conversely, to break a bad habit, make it immediately painful. Make a bet with a friend. If I smoke again next week, I'll send you $100. The immediate real money loss is far more effective than the distant risk of lung cancer. The final word. the 1% compound, and the infinite game. So, let's circle back to where we started. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying. This is the entire secret code for building any good habit. And all of this points to one final concept, the very origin of the book's title: Atomic Habits, Compound Interest. If you can get just 1% better every day, after 1 year, guess how much better you'll be? The answer is 37 times better. Conversely, if you get 1% worse each day, after a year, you'll be down to nearly zero. This is the staggering power of atomic forces. Every tiny habit is like an atom, seemingly insignificant, but when they accumulate and compound, they can unleash a chain reaction of energy powerful enough to change your entire life. Stop chasing that overnight success fantasy. Real change is a quiet, continuous evolution. Forget the finish line. Life isn't a finite game. It's an infinite game. The goal isn't to win, but to keep playing. So, starting today, stop asking yourself, how can I achieve that massive goal? Instead, ask yourself a smaller, simpler, and far more powerful question. What is my 1% improvement for today? Maybe it's reading 1 page. Maybe it's doing 1 push-up. Maybe it's giving a hug to a loved one. Find it, do it, and then wait patiently for the compound interest to work its magic. Thanks for watching. If you found even a tiny bit of inspiration in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Tovi, and I'll see you in the next one.